Las Vegas officially ends all pandemic restrictions on June 1st, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know if you're planning a visit to Las Vegas this summer. By the way, if we haven't met, my name is Chris. This is Yellow Productions. I do travel guides that are fun, informative, entertaining. This is just one video. It's part of my Las Vegas series. Find links in the description below to more videos about Las Vegas, including the best cheap eats on the Strip, the best hotels, and the worst hotels too. But let's get right into what's going on in Las Vegas in June. So on June 1st, the state of Nevada is lifting all COVID pandemic restrictions, and everything will be allowed to be able to open at 100% in Las Vegas. Now, does that mean that everything is going to be open 100%? No, actually, it won't be like 2019 starting on June 1st. It's gonna be a little bit different. So in this video, I'm gonna talk you through what's gonna be different, what's gonna be open, what's gonna be closed, what you can do, and what you can't do. Let's start first with what everybody loves to talk about, which is face masks. And I'm sure you're wondering, Chris, will I still need to wear my Stormtrooper face mask or not? The state of Nevada has aligned to the Center of Disease Control's mask guidelines, which essentially says that people who are unvaccinated still have to wear their mask most places in Vegas. People who are vaccinated don't have to wear their masks in most places in Vegas. Now, the places you will still have to wear your mask, even if you are vaccinated, is on public transportation. So if you're taking the bus, you're taking rideshare, you're taking the Las Vegas monorail, you'll need to wear your mask. So even if you are vaccinated, make sure to bring this around because you still might need it in some places. Second, let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, food. Restaurants will be open at 100% capacity, which means that all tables will be open and all seats will be open. Parties of any size, no advanced reservations required. Though if you are going to Vegas this summer and you're going to a sit-down restaurant that does take reservations, I would highly encourage you to make a reservation because there's been so much pent-up demand, so many people wanting to eat at these restaurants, so many people going on the weekends. You should make a reservation to make sure you can eat at the restaurant you really want to. Now, on the subject of Las Vegas's classic buffets, they are now allowed to open self-service, and it seems like a new buffet is reopening about one per week. The South Point buffet, it's been open during the whole pandemic. The Cosmopolitan reopened a few weeks ago. The Bacchanal buffet at Caesars Palace has reopened. MGM Grand has reopened their buffet, and even Circus Circus has reopened their buffet. That's how you know buffets are really back. So everybody who predicted the death of buffets during this pandemic is absolutely wrong. Now, two new things I want to mention about buffets. One, at the Caesars Palace, they take reservations finally. So if you're going to Bacchanal at Caesars Palace, make your reservation on open table. Dinner rates at Bacchanal, it's the most expensive, $65. But I think that now that you can make a reservation, it's actually well worth it. And second, if you're looking for the cheapest buffet on the Strip is definitely at the Circus Circus, $25 for dinner. If you're looking for the cheapest buffet at the South Point, it's $20 for dinner if you have the South Point Club card. During the pandemic, I've been getting a ton of questions about the Las Vegas monorail. Is it open? When is it going to reopen? Well, officially, the Las Vegas monorail is reopened for normal business hours, which means it opens at 7 a.m. in the morning and goes till midnight, 2 or 3 a.m., depending upon whether it's a weekday or weekend. Rides on the monorail will cost you $5 for a single ride, $13 if you want a 24-hour pass. Now, if you're a big fan of the Las Vegas monorail, you'll want to ride it on your trip because its lifespan is short. In 8 to 10 years, the Las Vegas Visitor and Convention Authority has announced that they plan to demolish it in favor of the new Las Vegas Loop. That is Elon Musk's Boring Company underground tunnel of automated Teslas that's going to traverse the Strip. That's going to be where Las Vegas is pouring all of their money and energy for public transportation. So if you like monorails, ride it while you can. Make sure to bring your mask though. Now, something I'm significantly less excited about are parking fees. Parking fees, unfortunately, are back. Caesars brought them back a while ago. MGM and Cosmopolitan have announced they are bringing their parking fees back effective June 1st. If you're looking for free parking on the Strip, it's pretty slim now, but you'll find free parking at the Casino Royale, Circus Circus, Planet Hollywood, TI, Tropicana, the Venetian, and the Wynn. Now, speaking of ridiculous fees, we're seeing more bogus fees from hotels that are trying to recoup losses that they incurred during the pandemic. The latest hotel to add bogus fees is the Artisan Hotel. It's an off-strip hotel in Vegas that, in addition to their $19.95 resort fee, they're now adding a $3.95 utility fee to hotel rooms stayed at the Artisan Hotel. Really? You have to pay for power and water now at the Artisan Hotel? You do. Casinos in Las Vegas are also allowed to open at 100% capacity starting on June 1st. Actually, many of the big casinos have already been operating at 100% capacity because the Nevada Gaming Authority basically said, hey, casinos, if you do a good job vaccinating your staff, we'll let you open at 100%. So many casinos are already there, but June 1st, all casinos are allowed to open at 100%, which means no social distancing, no plexiglass at tables, full capacity at tables, all the slot machines back again, all the slot machines on, all the seats back. Though if you like live entertainment in casinos, the lounge types, the people who are kind of at the stage or the bar just serenading people, you're likely to find less of that when you return in June, because particularly places like Caesars Palace and MGM, they lost a lot of money, and so they're looking for things that make them money, and lounge entertainment is one of those things where it's a hard line for them to draw between this singer and you buying more drinks or gambling more, so expect to see less free lounge type entertainment. Now, on the subject of hotels, the big chains are expecting full occupancy on the weekends sometime pretty soon. They're already getting pretty high. What this means is that if you're visiting Vegas on a weekend this summer, expect the room rates to start going up once those occupancy rates are in the high 90s. So if you're looking for good deals to go to Vegas, definitely consider the weekdays where it's still going to be cheaper, although a bit less lively. The weekdays are going to be slow until big conventions come back. Now, Vegas is planning to host its first big convention in June. June 8th, the World of Concrete is coming to the Las Vegas Convention Center. The World of Concrete typically hosts somewhere between 50 to 60,000 people. The event organizers are hopeful to host 25,000 this summer. Not as big as previous years, but that's still a pretty big milestone for Vegas. Now, one cool thing that MGM hotels are doing is they're going to be offering mobile poolside food and drink ordering. So if you're staying at an MGM hotel and you're going to the pool, you'll no longer have to flag down the server to take your order. You'll be able to open up your mobile app, scan the QR code on your chair or enter its number, place your order, and then they'll bring your food right to your seat. This is really neat, I think, because sometimes I've been sitting at pools trying to flag down someone for 5 or 10 minutes. This way that order is going to be in there, and I think you'll get your food and drinks much quicker. So if you're staying at an MGM property, take a look for their mobile food and drink ordering app. Now, back on the subject of live entertainment and concerts are definitely coming back to Vegas. One place that's been known for its live entertainment that I've had a ton of questions about is the Fremont Street Experience in downtown Vegas. They are bringing back their nightly live entertainment starting June 1st at midnight. The first day, the first minute they can, they're going to have live performances midnight to 4 a.m. for the kickoff of the Fremont Street Experience live entertainment. The next big concert in Vegas is Justin Bieber at the T-Mobile Arena on Friday, June 4th. This will be the first big paid concert in Vegas since the pandemic. And an even bigger venue, Allegiant Stadium, will be hosting its first concert on July 3rd. Electronic musician Illenium will be playing there. Garth Brooks comes just a few days later. Now, while that's certainly good news about those concerts coming soon, there's also a lot of venues and shows that are closing or have closed permanently. In particular, the Chippendale Theater at the Rio, that show is gone. So sorry to all of you bachelorettes that were partying Vegas. That's one less scantily clad male review you'll be able to see. Now, one bit of entertainment that is back, the mermaids at the Silverton Casino are back. This is the casino that's right next to the big Bass Pro Shops off the Interstate 15, and they've got an aquarium that features some live mermaids in it. Everything is good when there's mermaids in Las Vegas. And now if you're a big fan of taking selfies, there's a new museum just for you opening at the Link Promenade in Vegas. It's the Museum of Selfies. The original location is in Hollywood. This is a new Las Vegas branch. Admission is $30 and you can go in and take a bunch of really cool selfies. And finally, Resorts World is opening on June 24th. This is the Las Vegas Strip's first new casino since the Cosmopolitan opened in 2010. Resorts World is opening on the site of the former Stardust Hotel. It'll feature 3,500 hotel rooms in 3 Hilton-affiliated brands. And if you are going to Vegas, well, you'll want to know where some of the cheapest eats are and what some of my favorite hotels are. You can click either of these videos to watch, or you'll find links in the description below. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in one of these videos.